It's Daily English Dose Podcast, where English gets easier, one fun episode at a time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily English Dose. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sarah. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, we're always happy to have you here. If you're new, this channel helps you learn to speak English in a fun, easy way.
And if you've been listening for a while, thank you. You're awesome.
All right, Sarah, what's today's topic?
Ooh, it's a good one. Today, we're talking about how you can become the best version of yourself.
Sounds big, but don't worry, friends. We're going to keep it simple and fun.
Exactly. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to try.
Right? So let's start. What does it mean to be the best version of yourself, Sarah?
Good question. It means being a better you, a happier, stronger, gentler, and smarter person than you were before.
And you don't have to compare yourself to other people. Just focus on you.
Right. So today, we'll share some simple steps you can follow. Okay, first step, know yourself. What do you like? What makes you happy? What are you good at?
And what things do you want to change? Maybe you want to speak better English, or wake up early, or be more confident.
When you know yourself, you can make a good plan to grow. Next, set small goals.
Yes, and here's why. Small goals are easier. Don't say, I want to change my life in one day.
Oh, no one can do that.
Start with one small thing. For example, I'll speak English for 5 minutes every morning. And when you do it, you feel happy. You feel proud.
Then you can set a new goal. See? One small win at a time. Okay, now that we've set our goals, what's something else we should focus on?
Great question. The next one, take care of your body and mind.
Absolutely. You can't grow if you're running on empty.
Eat good food, drink water, sleep well, and move your body. And don't forget to relax. Read a book, listen to music, go for a walk.
When your body feels good, your mind feels good too.
And when your mind's in a good place, guess what? You can learn better and feel happier.
All right, now that we've got our body and mind in check, let's move to something equally important. Be positive.
Exactly. Bad days happen. We all have them.
But don't stay sad for too long. Look for the good in your day. Maybe you saw a cute cat or made a tasty cup of tea. Little happy things matter.
And when you stay positive, you'll have more energy to reach your goals. Speaking of energy, let's talk about what keeps it going.
Yes. Last but not least, keep learning.
Learning new things makes you smarter, braver. And let's be honest, life's just more fun when you're curious.
Like learning English with us. Or picking up a new hobby, cooking, dancing, writing, whatever makes you smile.
The world's big. There's always something new around the corner. And the best part? You don't need to be the best. Just enjoy learning. Before we move to our final review, Sarah, let's take a moment to talk about why these steps actually matter. I mean, it sounds simple when we list them, right? Know yourself, set small goals, take care of your body and mind. But these aren't just nice ideas. They're habits that slowly build a stronger, happier version of you over time.
Exactly, Kevin. A lot of people think becoming the best version of yourself means making huge, dramatic changes overnight. Like waking up one morning and suddenly being perfect at everything. But real growth, the kind that actually lasts, comes from small daily choices. The little things you do when no one's watching. That's where your best self is created.
And you know what's interesting? When you really know yourself, it gets easier to make those choices. Because you're not chasing someone else's idea of what you should be. You're focusing on what truly matters to you. That's why we made know yourself the very first step. It's like laying down the map before you start a journey. If you don't know where you're starting from, how can you decide where to go?
So true. And when it comes to setting small goals, don't underestimate them. I know some people roll their eyes at tiny goals like, I'll drink 1 glass of water in the morning, or I'll say 1 sentence in English today. But those little goals build confidence. Every time you complete one, you're training your brain to believe you can keep going. And confidence isn't something you either have or don't have. It's something you grow, like a plant. Small daily actions are like watering it.
And let's not forget the part about taking care of your body and mind. It might sound basic, but you can't become your best self if you're running on empty. Think about it. How do you feel when you've barely slept, skipped meals, and haven't moved your body in days? Probably not your best. Your energy affects your focus, your mood, and your ability to stick with new habits. So looking after yourself isn't selfish. It's fuel for your future.
Also, when you make those choices, even small ones like eating a healthy breakfast or going for a short walk, you're sending yourself a message. I matter. I care about my growth. And those messages matter more than you think. Over time, they shape your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who's always stuck and start seeing yourself as someone who takes care of their future.
Positivity plays into this too. Being positive doesn't mean pretending bad things don't happen. It means choosing to look for something good anyway. Not because life's perfect, but because your mindset affects what you notice, what you remember, and what you believe about what's possible. When you're actively looking for small wins, you find them. And each one adds fuel to keep going.
And when we talked about keep learning, it wasn't just about learning English, though we hope you'll stick with us for that. It's about making sure you don't stop growing. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. The best version of yourself isn't a destination you arrive at. It's a way you choose to live every day, with curiosity, with courage, and with kindness toward yourself.
So if you're listening to this right now, and maybe you're thinking, okay, but where do I start? What should I do first? Here's our advice. Pick just one of the 5 things we shared today. 1. Maybe today you focus on knowing yourself better. Or maybe you set one tiny goal you can actually achieve before bedtime. That's it. And then tomorrow, do it again, or choose a different step. It's not about rushing through them all at once.
And by the way, if you mess up one day, or forget, or get too busy, it's fine. You don't start over. You just start again. That's how people who actually grow do it. The best version of yourself is built on patience, practice, and a little bit of stubbornness.
And you know what? Before we finish, let's give you a few simple ideas to get started. These aren't complicated. No expensive programs. No huge time commitments. Just tiny actions you can take today to start becoming the best version of yourself.
You wake up, groggy, puffy-eyed, and mildly questioning your life choices. First things first, drink a big glass of water. It's simple, it's refreshing, and it quietly tells your body, hey, we're awake now. While you're sipping that water, why not wander over to the mirror and compliment yourself? It might sound silly, but a little kindness in the morning changes your whole energy. Tell yourself you're resilient, clever, or just that your hair's doing something rebellious in a good way today. Feeling a bit more awake? Now, to loosen up that sleep-stiff body, stretch for 5 minutes. Nothing fancy. A big reach to the ceiling, a shoulder roll, maybe a hamstring touch if you're feeling wild. And since you're already moving, why stop there? Head outside for a 10-minute walk. Fresh air, moving feet, a sky that reminds you the world exists beyond your room. It's a game changer. While you're walking, take a moment to think about one thing you're grateful for. It could be the weather or that one time last week you laughed so hard you almost choked. Gratitude in motion hits different. When you get back, keep the brain alive. Learn one new word in English. A new word is like a tiny superpower you can casually drop into conversations and confuse people with later. As your day unfolds, you'll probably be asked to do something you don't feel like doing. Here's your next move. Say no to something you don't actually want to do. Practice protecting your time and energy. It feels weird at first, then addictive. Now, since you're on a self-care roll, take a second to message a friend you haven't talked to in a while. A simple, hey, you crossed my mind today, hope you're good, works wonders. As evening settles in, unwind by reading a page from that book you've been meaning to start. No pressure to finish it tonight. One page is progress.
Now, here's a little challenge for you. I want you to pick one thing from that list. Just one. Or if you have your own idea, even better. Think about it for a second. Which one feels doable for you today? Which one feels like it would make you just a little bit better, a little bit happier, or a little bit prouder of yourself?
All right, got it? Have you picked one? Good. That's your challenge for today. Do it. No pressure, no overthinking, just try. And when you're done, give yourself credit for it. Because those tiny choices build into big changes over time.
And if you're listening to this later tonight, or while you're commuting, or while you're cleaning your room, whenever you hear this, pick something. Take action. Because the best version of yourself isn't waiting somewhere far away. It's built through the little things you choose to do today.
All right, friends, let's quickly review what we learned today. 1. Know yourself. 2. Set small goals. 3. Take care of your body and mind. 4. Be positive, and finally, keep learning.
If you follow these simple steps, you're well on your way to becoming the best version of yourself. And remember, you're already doing great just by listening to this podcast and trying to learn.
We're proud of you. Thank you so much for being with us today.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to Daily English Dose for more self-development English podcasts like this one.
We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Catch you later, friends.